Bailey?
Yes. Come here.
Ooh, and that's enough.
It's all right now, please.
Oh, that's better.
Is it Bill Bailey?
Good evening! My name's Bill Bailey. I will do comedy for food. Right. 20 great didgeridoo rock and roll hits. Remember this one? What about... Who could forget? Where were you when this was a hit? Hurry up there. I tell you what, it's hard work busking with this. Mind you, I do always pick the wrong instrument. What I hate are these foods you get in the supermarkets trying to make you feel guilty. I saw this thing, RSPCA monitored chicken. Yeah? It's obviously not 24 hours, is it? At some point it had its head ripped off. It was basted in lemon and cracked pepper sauce. Obviously the RSPCA guy just nipped out for a fag. Came back. I've noticed, though, food getting very poncy. Oh, dear. I know, and in Scotland as well I've noticed it. Because traditionally I thought, no, that'd be lovely food up there. But, oh, no, it's all gone very poncy. Oh, sun-dried tomatoes, pan-fried chicken. Pan-fried chicken? Where else are you going to fry it in? A bucket? Shoe, hubcap. Shoe fried chicken, please. And I'll have a rabbit done an old pair of gardening trousers. Sun-dried tomatoes. How long have you got to wait for your tomatoes? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's a wee bit cloudy. Come back tomorrow. No, simple food. That's what I like. Just a tin of tomatoes, and on the tin a photograph of some tomatoes on a plate. Underneath that it says serving suggestion. Just tip them out, cold. There we go. Hey! A few friends round, 2 tins. Hey! A banquet.
Mrs. Wilkins.
Yes?
You will feel a great sense of loss, and that's understandable. But time is a great healer, and you've just got to try and move on, okay? Sign here. Press hard, and there. Oh. Plenty more fish in the sea. That means for free.
You go to a coffee shop. You can't even get a cup of coffee. I said, have a cup of coffee, please. They said, what do you want? Latte, cappuccino, macchiato, cappuccino, espresso, a short black, a long black, a half black, a short medium with an almond twist, a little vanilla house floating on the top of a little yacht there, made of tiny little hundreds and thousands. Or, would you like a coffee with milk derived from cows that were played Mendelssohn in their adolescence? I tell you what, you ask for a flat white in the service station, you get a plate. Smashed into your face.
I can't get it. Right, let's have a look. Do you know, I can't do it. Why don't you have another go? Oh, who's a big strong boy then? Fine there. And there. Cute. Do you want an onion? No.
Now, modern technology is very bad for comedy because the video entry phone has already sounded the death knell of the knock-knock joke. Oh, yes. In the old days, it was very different, wasn't it? Knock, knock. Who's there? Funny thing. Funny thing who? Hilarity ensued. These days, very different, isn't it? Bzz. Who's it? Oh, it's you. No, take your hand away from me. No, I can see you. No, don't take your hand off, mate. No, I can still... I know it's you. No, let's forget it. Hello, lost luggage. Tartan suitcase, green tags, flight 407 from Paris. All right, I'll have a look. No, sorry, I can't find it. Okay, all right then. Bye. Outrageous. What do you expect for £2.50 an hour? Trouble is, when you lose interest in your job, well, you start to get a bit cynical. You start giving up, really. What you want is a bit of new blood.
Hello, lost luggage. Tartan bag, green tags, Paris, FB 407. I'm there! Tartan bag, green tags, I've seen it. Have you seen a tartan bag, green tags? What's this? Have you seen it? Have you seen a tartan bag, green tags? This is information! Tartan bag, green tags, Paris, 407, come on! Tartan bag!
Would all passengers on flight AB30 please?
Okay, people, listen up. I'm looking for a tartan suitcase, green tags, flight 407 from Paris. Eyes, keep them peeled. Move, move, move! It's tartan! Green tags!
Find it. Where must it expect? Must look in the bag.
Okay, I'm looking for a tartan case. Okay, put that down. Tartan case. Have you seen a tartan case? Why not? Tartan case. It's got a tartan on it. I need to know where it is. Can you hear me?
2100. Case has now been missing for 5.2 hours. Mrs. Wilkins must be getting really worried.
Shit! There it is! Yes! Yes! Hello, Mrs. Wilkins. Yes, I've just found it. Yeah. Oh, that's no trouble. Okay. Pleasure being of service. Bye. Listen, sunshine. This is my collar. Okay. All right, what I'd like to do now is, what I'd like to do now is grow my beard very long, weave it into my pubes and strum it like a harp. But, haven't really got time for that. So, instead, I'd like to pay tribute to a great singer-songwriter of our times, Mr. Bryan Adams. Any Bryan Adams fans in? Yeah, you know who you are. You know, the man is a genius. He's a modern poet of our times. No one but Brian could have written, everything I do for you. I will be true to you when I do the thing I still do for you. I mean, that is just beautiful, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you could say, yeah, 2 bottles of Thunderbird and a rhyming dictionary. Anyone can come up with that old bollocks. No, I think he is a genius, and I'd like to pay homage, or homage, if you will, to the great man. I've written a song for him. This is a racial harmony song for Brian. Hopefully he'll record it one day. This is called Hats Off to the Zebras. Thank you. Woo! Yeah. The horse is a noble beast. From the Mustangs of the West to the stallions of the East. But the horse has a distant cousin. It lives I do not know where. But its message of racial harmony is the one that we all can share. Hats off to the zebras. They are black and white. But they don't fight, 'cause they're not very good at it. In a world of confusion, we all need a sign. If only we could live side by side like the stripes on a zebra's spine. Hats off to the zebras. The humble badger takes a sip of morning dew. He's totally colorblind, so he can't judge you. Yeah. But the badger is a dreamer. Yeah. The badger has a plan. He knows that his destiny is to help his fellow man. Hats off to the badger. He is black and white. Yeah. But he doesn't fight except for mating rights and territory. Black man and a white man, both they need to shave, united by the badger brush. He's helping from beyond the grave. Hats off to the badger. What about the tapir? Yeah. Half zebra, half pig. Imagine the stig. No, but the tapir stands proud. Hats off to the tapir. Badgers and zebras, skunks, oh yeah, and ringtail lemurs living together in harmony. And if the killer whales can do it, why can't we? Tell me, Lord, why can't we?
Of course, in the 60s, I dropped out of Stevenage Polytechnic and travelled widely in the East. Upon the untimely death of my father, I returned here to the family seat to fulfill my destiny as the 21st Marquess of Broadmead. The burden was not light. The obligations were legion. But for the first time in my life, my creative urges were unfurled.
Beautiful, aren't they? The people around here, they don't understand. They cannot comprehend my appetites. They are emotional midgets.
Well, he's always been eccentric, you know.
Parties, comings and goings.
There's always a light on till very late.
Pop stars, models, Italians.
Cars parked all higgledy-piggledy.
Llamas out the back.
Yeah, chewing up the grass, grunting.
He's got 2 mowers.
Yeah, you only got 1 lawn. You'll think nothing of spending £20 on cheese.
Champagne, walnuts, different world.
Yeah, but with these new hedges, he's gone too far.
Biscuit.
Put that down.
We all have a dark side. I'm just honest enough to admit it. To give in to one's libidinous desires, one needs a liberated mind. And, of course, a very skilled gardener. That's enough, Clint.
Well, he's controlling me like a puppet master. I mean, 15 years I've been a hedge monkey, and normal things, you know, cockerels, bells, and now it's cocks and bellend. The things he's made me trim. Sometimes I think to myself, kid, you know, it's just a hedge. Then sometimes I think, no, I've made a pact with Beelzebub.
Clint?
Yeah.
Hi. What do you think?
I do like the red, but I think you should go with the Chanel because it brings out your eyes. Another Chanel.
I'd like to do an old joke now, from the 14th century. You probably heard it. It's been around a while. It's in the style of Geoffrey Chaucer. Three fellows went into a pub, and gleefully their hands did rub, in expectation of revelry, for it was the hour known as happy. Great bottles of wine did they quaff, and had a really good laugh, till drunkenness held full dominion, for it was two for the price of one. Yet after wine and mead and sack, man must have a massive snack. Great pasties from Cornwall, Scottish eggs round like a ball. Great hams, quail, duck and geese, they sucked the bones and drank the grease. One fellow stood all pale and wan, for he was a vegetarian. Yet man knoweth that gluttony stoketh the fire of lechery. Upon three young wenches, round and sly, the fellows cast a wanton eye. One did approach with drunken wink. Hello, darling, do you fancy a drink? Soon they caught them on their knee. 'Twas like some gruesome puppetry. Such was the lewdness and debauchery. 'Twas like a sketch by Dick Emery. Except that Dick Emery is not yet born, so such comparison may not be drawn. But then the fellows began to pale, for quail are not the friend of ale, and in their bellies much confusion, from their throats vile extrusion, stinking, foul corruption came spewing forth from drooling lips. The fetid stench did fill the pub, 'twas the very arse of Beelzebub. Thrown they were from the whore and trumpet, in the street no coin, no strumpet, homeward bound must quickly go, to that end a donkey stole. Their hands all with vomit greased, the donkey was not pleased, and threw them into a ditch of shite. They all agreed, well, brilliant night.
The local people fascinate me. Their lives seem so pointless. Every year I throw a little party to try and stimulate these cerebral dwarves. Try and breathe some life into their cold, pudgy, vitamin-starved bodies. Ah, simple folk. Enter and expand your minds. I can offer you anything your heart's desire.
Oh, thanks very much. Got any Swiss roll?
Over there is the biggest baby I've ever seen. I tell you what, you don't have to look like the bank manager.
Clive, look at that coffee table.
Don't touch that, Beryl. Some of this stuff's worth millions.
Clive.
What?
It is a healing source. It harnesses the latent energy forces and funnels them on the occupants.
Is it good for corns?
It replenishes the soul.
What, like a radar span?
Must trim head. Must trim head.
You cannot take weapons into the healing pyramid.
So how do you get here then? I come down to B4197, quick as a flash. You're not local though, are you? You probably come a different way. I bet you came through Codley Grange, didn't you? You'd have caught the traffic. Oh dear, it's shocking. 4:30 this afternoon, it's the Nemplet Country Fair. It's the climax of the event. The swine and damsel race. Every year, a local virgin chases 8 pigs down the B303. When she's chased them into a barn, she jumps up on a hay bale, rings a bell, ding dong, like that, and shouts out, "All's fine, I've chased the swine." Then, traditionally, she would wear the pig's testicles on a bonnet, and for a whole year had freedom to defecate anywhere in the village. Of course, these days they just have a sweatshirt, you know, I run the pigs at Nemplet. Toned it right down, you know, a lot of retired people come to the area. So what do you do then?
This year, I have planned a party with an erotic theme. I see it as a personal challenge to try and seduce one of these lumbering robots. Mr. Pocock, would you care to join me in my bedchamber?
Oh, thanks very much.
Sir Clive, any plans for the new day?
I'm going to go right home to my wife's Beryl. I'm going to go in the front door, I'm going to go in the lounge, I'm going to walk right up to her, look her right in the eye, and I'm going to say, "Beryl, get your coat. I'm starving. We're going to the British Home Store's cafeteria in Tewkesbury. They got a special offer on at the moment. Full English breakfast, half price. Unlimited beans." I went there once with my brother Gilbert after he got out of prison. Oh, he could eat. He had to abandon the car south of Filton. He was full up though, it was worth it. Mind you, that's what got me into trouble in the first place. He broke into Tin and Abbey Fudge Works. That's 6 months of their supply.
Right, just put your finger there. On there. No. It's not for me, is it? No. Right.
I always thought the Mastermind theme was far too scary. And it's bad enough as it was. You're strapped in a chair like that, like a rabbit caught in the headlights, and some demented Icelandic bloke firing questions at you. And not only that, the music was guaranteed to put the fear of God into you, wasn't it? It was like this. What are you trying to do? It's terrifying. I don't know why they didn't go the whole hog, you know, make it like this. Mastermind, your chosen subject.
Mr. Bailey, your time starts now. Tesco prawn curry for 1. 1 minute on high. Correct. Sainsbury's toad in the hole. 1 minute 32 on medium. Correct. Co-op 3 cheese medley. 4 minutes 22 on high. Correct. Cross cutter non-vegetarian tarly for 5.
With sauce?
Yes.
2 minutes 24 seconds.
Without?
2 minutes 22?
Correct. B-jam complete Mexican banquet for 1.
Defrost on 5, 24 minutes on high.
Correct. Iceland's traditional El Paso all-star bean feast.
Pierce the film packaging, 20 minutes on high.
Correct.
Little beardy things. You take the head off, couple of pounds of butter up the guts. Beautiful.
See? Terrifying. No, if it was up to me, I'd make it a little bit more upbeat, a bit more friendly, like this. Mastermind, mastermind. Let's see who's going to win. Let's meet the guy who's going to ask the questions. Here's Magnus. It seems to me that you lived your life like a... I'd like to say that my favourite album of all time has got to be the greatest nursery rhyme compilation album in the world, played by the world's greatest keyboard artists. For example, Tom Waits plays Three Blind Mice. Blood on the cheese! Michael Nyman plays Pop Goes the Weasel. A bit scary. But my personal favourite would have to be Richard Clayderman plays Three Blind Mice.
Hello, yes?
Bill, I just wanted to say, great show. I really enjoyed it. I haven't laughed so much in ages.
Oh, thanks very much.
You're the best.
No, don't be daft.
No, you are the best.
What? It's very kind.
Sign there, please.
Thank you.